Welcome, Scorpio. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your new moon in Sagittarius reading. The new moon occurs on the 23rd of November and will affect the beginning of December until the full moon on about the 7th of December. So these do not fit neatly into the way that we calendar our lives. However, this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone. I encourage you to check your sun, moon, rising sign, any other placement that's important to you for a fuller message. If this reading does resonate for you, please like and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I appreciate all of you that do support me in all the ways that you do. Thank you so much, Scorpio. The Four of Swords is the energy overall for the new moon in Sagittarius. The Four of Swords is about your ability to sustain this healing cycle that you're in. This is really, in many ways, you in your element, facing up to those difficult failures, disappointments, heartaches that you've experienced in the past and gaining the understandings, the gifts, the lessons that you were intended to find. This is you elevating the experience of suffering to one of gratitude and understanding the lessons that were there for you, the necessity of these experiences so that you could be where you are now. However, there is a way in which you are planning and implementing these understandings in your life now. You are pursuing more of what is aligned with your desires, your talents, your heart, and you are in a position now to have created a kind of spiritual, cultural foundation for you and evaluate how much you have grown. In the 10th house, your social identity is the world. A lot of us are getting this. This is you closing out a journey, closing out a long cycle of accomplishment and achievement. You're being rewarded for that. Whatever this closure is, it can be quite likely with a job, a career, employment, but it's also for parents a sense of gaining independence and the adjustment that occurs when our children grow into adults, become more independent. There are a lot of closures that this could be signaling to. And I'm feeling right now there is a lot more emotion involved in this than what might be ordinarily attributed to an employment or a job. However, what you are learning as you're closing out this cycle is the ability to take those skills you gain, the understanding, the wisdom, and apply them on your new journey moving forward and leveling up. In the first house, we have the Page of Pentacles, and the first house is your focus, your attention, your perspective on the daily. This is you being open to doing things in a new way, open to a new location, a new material experience. This can be you in a new space, a new job, a new location. And your ability to learn, the relaxation that you gain from being a learner, a follower, and complying with the steps that are required to the planning or the envisioning or the strategizing a new creation. The fourth house is your home, your history, your unconscious, the star. The star is all about the courage, the bravery, the strength that you have been able to grow as a part of the challenges and struggles you've overcome. This is the light at the end of the tunnel. This is the ability to know that wherever you are, you have learned how to survive, how to overcome challenges, how to turn your vulnerability into strength. And you have, as a result of your own patience with yourself, your own perseverance, you have seen your community do miraculous things. You've seen your community grow as well. And this has given you cause for hope. You have gained faith, and you are keeping to your faith in your own heart. In the seventh house, the house of significant others, so beautiful, the Fool. This is very much what I was sensing with the Star card. The faith that you have gathered through your ability to persevere and overcome challenges is what has netted you with the incredible resourcefulness that is a signature of your sign, Scorpio. This ability and quality of knowing that no matter what the universe throws you, you can make what you need from that circumstance, from those challenges. This is you joyfully feeling liberated from your former path, your journey to date, the old way that you needed to earn a living, employment, be a parent, whatever those roles that you have completed, are completing, are finishing up, are cycling through, is really giving you the courage and confidence in yourself to move forward in a new direction that has no clear endpoint. The Page of Pentacles in the first house is being clarified by the Knight of Swords in the second house, and the Star again in the third house. Beautiful confirmation that your perseverance, your ability to interrogate not only the world of ideas and having conversations with those who have different experiences from you, is netting you and helping you to gain closure from your former experiences and information about what it is, what you're hopeful about, what vision you are wanting to grow towards. The Star card is reminding you that this ability to persevere, to be patient with yourself, to transmute the challenges you've experienced into strength, determination, courage, vision, is really enabling you to not only understand, perceive a vision, but to articulate that in a way that gives you a kind of public notoriety, fame, or a public face to a set of ideas that you are representing on behalf of a collective. This is a fascinating turn. This is not about you becoming famous. This is about you having a public relationship with the vision that you are forming and formulating in community, that you're sharing, you're talking about, you're finding out about, you're exploring. The Star in the fourth house is clarified by the Three of Pentacles in the fifth house and the Ten of Pentacles in the sixth house. Indeed, you, like so many, are working towards a legacy. And this legacy is in recognition of an inheritance that you have experienced. This can be financial, it can be cultural, it can be ancestral. But you recognize that others have made a way, have worked hard to make a way for you to have access to resources that they perhaps did not have access to in the way that you do. You want to be a part of continuing that tradition, that legacy of providing, of multiplying the advantages for family members, members of your community, to anyone who can inherit, benefit from this legacy that you are participating in and growing in. And that is part of this tremendous hopefulness that you are gaining in order to uh, participate in this vision of legacy. You are collaborating extremely productively and creatively with others. This is where something that is pre existing, some service or product, you are elevating the quality and value of that. This, so many things come to mind here, but this is you really focusing on improving upon something that exists and that is available to others, can provide greater access to others to these resources that you are identifying as part of this legacy. The Fool card in the seventh house is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune in the eighth house and the Queen of Wands in the ninth house. Your confidence is booming. You are feeling courageous, determined, clear, bright in as you travel. And travel is looking like a place where you really gain your power. You really own your passion and your drive at this time. You may be having an opportunity to work with others overseas on this very legacy, on this project. It can be a philanthropic project, it can be some aspect of a social activist project, but this is influencing your partnerships and your significant others. You are moving into a new area of growth in your partnerships, as this is a time when you are free to partner in a way that allows you to grow more collectively in power with other people. So these things that you may have worked on individually over the years, you now are joining up with others far afield in a diversity of communities, because the relevance of what you're doing is becoming clearer and clearer to you. Your vision is becoming simpler, not easy, but simpler. The World card in the 10th house is clarified by Judgment in the 11th house and the 10 of Wands in the 12th house. You have let down historic responsibilities and burdens. And again, the idea of parenthood is coming up for me. So that you, as you discharge your obligations, perhaps this is one example of the way this energy could be moving to your children or your grandchildren. You are now freed up from the work, the tremendous work and investment that you have put into raising, supporting, and parenting. That is freeing you up to interact with people much more broadly and far afield, and you are now recognizing that your ability to find partners on this new path, this new project, is something that is almost like a second chance. You are understanding your purpose in a way that allows you to perceive an opportunity that you were not ready for in the past. You believed it was promising and you knew it was meant for you, but you were not prepared to execute or bring the potential to success. You now have a second chance to engage in, it feels like a larger community, a wealth of partnerships in that regard, but it is in some social experience that you are now having a second chance at success, a second chance to grow this. And this is in collaboration towards this thing that you're building that will provide and generate more abundance for others. I'm going to finish this up with a flora and fauna of Africa in keeping with my Mother Earth, Motherland theme. And I've pulled the golden-backed frog. And the key word is ambition. For your information, the hollyhock is also associated with this card. I love hollyhocks. They're beautiful flowers. But ambition is your key word, and it says, things are changing quickly. Embrace it. Release negative emotions and commit to new beginnings. Take a leap of faith. This could not be more perfect for you, Scorpio. I am so happy to be delivering this message to you. I thank you so much. I hope it's been helpful. Until next time, namaste.